What's cracking, peeps? It's the A-Train coming back at you with another episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. I don't know about all you cats on the East Coast, but here on the West Coast, we are getting ready for the spawn. So A-Train's got some baits that are gonna get you bit. So starting off with Mattlures, we got the Hardgill swim bait and his big brother, the Magnum Hardgill swim bait. They did these things so correctly. Beautiful finish, 3D everything from the eyes, the gill, the rakers, the scale finish. The color schemes on these things are just unbeatable, guaranteed to get you bit. So with the pre-spawn, these fish, they're gonna start fattening up. So this is definitely your time to start throwing the big baits right here. Mattlures, they did an excellent job on these little bluegills right here. This time of the year, these are gonna get you bit. You always want a sunfish this time of year or a trout because these bass, they need to fatten up, protect those eggs. So definitely tie some of these on right here. Next, by Googan Squad, we got the Revolver. So this is their plopper style bait right here. Unique design right here. So the plopper, you notice, is in the middle. So the key with that is they don't want the front or the back spinning. So when the fish strikes, the plopper or the movement doesn't get in the way of the hook set. So they put the plopper in the middle. Creates a lot of commotion, so definitely super loud. It calls the fish up and got two sticky hooks on there. So your hookup ratio is gonna be very, very good right here. So by Googan Squad, the Revolver. Next, we got the Mizmo big boy tube in 4-inch right here. A lot of great colors, a lot of different ways to fish the tube. This is one of those baits where when nothing else is getting you bit, this is definitely bait you want to have on standby, whether you're Carolina rigging, Texas rigging, good flipping bait. But for you guys that love to bed fish, there's not too many better alternatives than a tube bait right here. A lot of bite, super loaded with salt. So when they bite this thing, they're gonna hold on to it. Just grab that thing and give you plenty of time to drive that hook home. So this time of year, you definitely want to have some tubes on the deck. Next, we got some love from Spro. So here we go with the magnetic hook keepers right here. So you're able to secure all your big hooks on different soft plastics. For me, this would definitely be for the swim bait. Say you had a big bait like an osprey or a hood and you need a trailer hook. You just screw these little bad boys into whatever part of the body and that hook will just secure right in there so you don't have that dangling hook, swinging, grabbing limbs or structure or whatnot. It's just gonna be uniform, just stuck to the bottom of your swim bait. So these definitely fit that void. Definitely a good little product to have right here. So definitely check these out. Next, by Spro, we got the tungsten carbon blade right here. So all around the head, that's tungsten. That's gonna definitely aid in your castability. If you hit certain objects, rocks, wood, or whatever, it's definitely gonna deflect that and telegraph that through your rock, through your rod. So the feel on this thing, the vibration is gonna kick out. This time of year, a lot of you guys fish that colder water where your fish are all schooled up. So a lot of people use a spoon, but this little bait right here will definitely fill that void. Vertical jigging, but actually don't hesitate to cast and retrieve this thing too, almost like you would a lipless crankbait basically. What I like is, these aren't treble hooks, they're like two-way hooks. So that front hook that would make it a treble is actually cut off. So if you just happen to be dragging that along, it's not gonna really snag up on structure, so you're gonna get this bait back. So definitely a good little bait. Cold water definitely excels, but you could actually throw this thing all year round. So, also by Spro, we got the Spro Popper Bronzeye Frog in the 40 size. So when I look at this thing, the first thing I'm thinking of is pond fishing. Maybe kids that just got into fishing, definitely start them off with something small. So you don't have to worry about the big beefed up tackle, the 65-pound braid. No, you could just throw this on basically any of your light stuff. Good castability on light gear, but make sure you got some decent tackle because big bass love frogs and they will eat these little ones too. You will get bit on these things. So definitely just a nice little size for a Spro family. Just a nice little bite-sized frog right here. So springtime, your banks will be loaded with these tiny little frogs. So keep some of these nearby. Next, by River to Sea, we got the hollow body frog plopper trailer. Tongue twister there. But so what this does is on a frog, say this frog was bigger, you would remove the legs and add that in place of it. So now you got a plopping frog. So a weedless plopping frog. So I'm telling you, these plopper frogs, they get bit. Last year I had a field day with some of the ones on the market. And now that they got this little design, I'm like, wow, I could actually create my own little plopper frogs basically with this little attachment right here. So definitely you're able to change up your bait, your presentation, your frog. So keep some of these in mind and give these frogs something they don't see a lot of. Next, we got a new spooling line from Sunline. So you ever have those reels that hold 150, 200 yards of line and you want to put Tatsu, shooter, or some of those super expensive lines in there, and just cost wise, man, it'll take you to the cleaners right now. So they created this line strictly for the backing of the reel. You put about 50, 70 yards on your reel just to back it up, because that part's never really going to touch the water on a lot of these casts. And then you could spool up with the good stuff. So now you're saving money on your good fluorocarbon, and this stuff is just backing right here. So you could just leave that on your spool and it's just taking up space on your reel. I recommend do not fish with this stuff. You will not get bit. I promise you, you won't get bit. It's just backing, so it's not no super line, fluoro, or nothing like that. You won't get bit, so don't use it. Just use it for the backing right here. But by Sunline, it's 1,000 yards and spool away. Thanks for tuning in, and for more information on the products seen here today, click shop or the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this week's episode, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Let the A-Train know which of these products you're most pumped about. It's almost like a Michael Jackson song. Sokomaki song. Come on! Mama say, Somaki song.